Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. We are continuing World War III. This time, we're working on Europe. And we have taken Turkey over now for the third time. We're working on the Greek Isles now. It looks like we've made our way over here. We're also kind of holding our own here now since we've actually got these units all kind of compressed finally. So we can meet up and actually press our advantage a little bit. The worst spot for us is up here in the north because of these mountain ranges breaking the AI's ability to connect singular lines of contact. So we do have that issue. I have to micromanage it until we get through this. And I guess we're continuing to work on that. And it looks like we are actually pressing advantages and taking ground. It's just very slow due to the mountains and the snow. The snow is not helping at all. We also don't have supply lines because of the amount of days since we've taken the land. That doesn't help either. Honestly, I'm shocked they don't have supply issues up here. This is one of the more crazy aspects. But I would love to see us be able to press through that entire back end of their forces here. We've already took one of these mountain ranges. Now we just need the second one or third one. I guess realistically it's the third. I do need to make sure I'm checking up on naval battles. Apparently if I don't click these, I crash the game. So I'm watching that. Looks like I'm gonna have to outrun a bunch of units down here as AI has failed us again with actually managing encirclements. So let's kill off what we can and then we'll redo all this. Yep. Okay, so we got one Marine up there already stopping them from breaking out, so that's good. And then we're going to use the rest of the forces to just come through and clean up. Should happen very quickly. Looks like we actually did push the line here, so we are making movements up in the north side of the European front. think we've kind of worked down this a little bit too. Got a decent line of contact we're able to maintain. Right here, if we break through this, we're in a very good spot. Which looks like we did. We take this airfield. I think we stop a lot of their supply as we get... If we can wrap up all these airfields... Yep, so they've... Nope, they did support it. They got a troop there fast enough. I want to make sure we do get enough units up in this pocket. Alright, let's make sure Greece doesn't have a breakout. Alright, they all ran to these islands, so let's chase them. Maybe that's the last area in the south. Ooh, there's a lot of notices right there. Okay. Alright, let's expand our naval coverage. So we'll pull out from that area with this group. And we're going to add this region. And it looks like they are almost fixed. Yeah, these are some old subs. These are 1960s missile subs. I'm gonna go ahead and delete those. Those are like completely useless. Absolutely do nothing. So what do we have here? 1980s, some 2010s, and 1995 frigates. Where are they actually patrolling? Gulf? Okay. Yeah, so these are running coverage from the capital. Got it. Alright, so the naval invasion should start. Alright, let's see where our Marines are at. Alright. We've got some advantages right now that we can take advantage of. Which is clearing every piece of land here on the island of Crete. And then yeah, we'll do Cyprus next. But I'm also going to clear out this place all in one go. Let's see how the naval map looks. Oh, there's no shot we can do them right now. Okay. So they've been doing work as far as naval control. So we're going to send some new task force over. We've got a cruiser. We've got enough stealth destroyers. We've got enough frigates. That's one too many, right? No, that is the one we need. Missile sub. 4 attack, 1 missile. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we've got the good stuff here. So what we're gonna do, destroyer. This has frigate, so it just needs a destroyer. It's frigate. All right. Well, that's a plane. That one's a plane. This should be a sub. And we're gonna have this one be a sub. All right, we're gonna make a fleet with one very, very important task. It's to go into the Mediterranean and not die. And you have one mission with this fleet. And that is going to be to get the Eastern Mediterranean under control. Ah, look how they pushed us back. But yeah, so now that we have these shipyards, I think we'll have a little bit more of an advantage. Like we are holding this fairly well right now. We are not pushing anything though. Let's see, where are those 18... Like these guys are on this line, okay. They did make this line of contact, that's why we're able to hold. So we'll give them their own army group under General John P. What's his name? Abizaid or something like that? I have no idea. I don't think that actually helps him, but we're going to take it. In any case, we're going to do what we need to do. And that is control this rail line in the back here. And that airfield. Hopefully putting pressure on their forces. And then we're going to take these special operations units, throw them here, and form an offensive to here. To here. And amphibious is definitely going to be what his ability is going to be. And let's let it ride. We'll see what happens. I don't know if our Marines will actually do anything. But if they do actually have the ability to make the naval invasions, that would be huge. Alright, Air Force. Looks like we've lost a lot of planes. Taking big hits up here as well. Yeah, these rail lines are going to be key. The only way we're getting supplies around right now, too. Which is not great. Not by any stretch of the imagination. So that's a 6. I want this to be a 6 and that. And we've got a ton of damage infrastructure. Holy hell. That might be one of the longest lists of damage infrastructure I have seen. Which is quite impressive, considering how many hours I've played now. Alright. Somehow we still haven't taken this airfield. Make that happen. And then Marines in the Caribbean. They are moving to attack. I am wholly curious how many ships are here, if they're using this to repair, which they just sent their ships into. What is this? This... Who owns this? Not Europe? Barbados. It was not Europe, it was Barbados. Okay, so we got one of our land groups on. Let's go ahead and eke out another pocket. Our carriers coming in for support. And these are now eliminated. Or this special forces unit. Got nowhere to go. Goodbye. Bye, sir. Got a lot of health. Alright, we should have a carrier fleet moving in. This is the most important invasion force we have sent. We'll see what happens. And we actually do need them to have a commander. Thank you. Spotting would be immensely helpful. Alright, what's going on up north? We got an encirclement. Nope, get the elimination. We want to push these all the way down to this line. If we can. If not, it is what it is. I imagine they're less than excited that we are getting the eliminations on those. So we do have ships moving in. Looks like some of our leftover ancient subs are putting up their last ditch fight to take control of some of these waters. Alright, so we've got helicopter upgrades we definitely need to do. Alright. Special operations units are moving in. A lot of good attacks going on as well. We're eating on these tanks and IFVs. Alright, cool. Cool. I think that is all the Caribbean. Nope. I was wrong. Correction, guys. I was impossibly wrong. Oh my god, what the hell? Click that island. Let's get that done. And then the most important naval invasion is to here. So let's make all these aware. What are we gonna miss? Yeah, we do have to take these waters. Okay. We'll add that to our coverage map. And then here too. Get rid of notices that can't help us. Check the Navy. So we're fighting for control is what this looks like. But we do not have supremacy. Yeah, they have 5,000 naval supremacy here. That is insane. That's absolutely insane. I may have to just abandon our attacks on Crete until I take out all these ports. And can just bomb all these ships. Actually, how many bombers do I have? Where are these bombers? Alright, so we have an airlift craft here. We're gonna go ahead. Just add more supplies, even though we're gonna get shot down. Okay. Nope. We want to take much territory as we can. Yeah, they fought their way through the Suez. Like, this is pretty bad. We've... Ooh, I'm scared to look at some of these naval results. Oh wow, we took out a lot of frigates. So they did have a carrier group over here. Yep. Carrier 3. So that's good work. A long way from home. Looks like we are pushing out this pocket here. Making some progress. As their equipment is getting just absolutely destroyed. Let's check on rail lines here. Yeah, so this would help. Through this gap. This will absolutely cause problems for them. Infinite problems for our enemies. And winning solutions for us. Goes up there. Yep. And they do not have enough units here. That's good. Spotted. Yeah, our subgroup did get in combat, but I think I am gonna have... Oh, we did have Marines land. Oh my god, we did make it somehow through there randomly. Every island we take is a huge win for us. Those are ports that they can't use. I don't know how they sneak through sometimes, but it works. You take it when it happens. Alright, so we took Crete. Next thing that needs to happen... Alright, which one is this? Probably one of those two. Alright, so we're going for Cyprus next. We want the airfield. The naval base. Must take the naval base. Alright, all of these need to be active. So whenever they are open, if they are open, we take it. That's a lot of ships. Like, we've already had significant losses. We lost some subs. I guess they can repair up here too. They have a naval yard there I didn't see. But I'd rather take this first. They have air power from that. Yep, looks like we're getting off the island of Crete. We are pushing this now. Yeah, and our airborne units are kind of having their way over there. That's good too. Alright, we're gonna walk down. Hopefully the more we get out of the cold, the less attrition and supply issues we'll have. Because this is terrible. Or has been terrible, I guess. Looks like a lot of this should be ready to go. Yep, so Marines are launching. Yeah, we're going to get all our naval invasions done, so we'll be able to open a new front here shortly. That's a lot of progress on the European war here. Then this looks like our major carrier group coming in. 31 ships. Yep, so that is our carrier group coming back into the Mediterranean here. after probably going to port to repair. Looks like our Marines are launching. We had at least 2 go, which is perfect. The fight within the fight, because as we take all these repair facilities away, the next one we need to take is this one for sure. Wow, our airborne unit's kind of stretching himself thin there. But whatever. Each their own, I guess. And these definitely fighting through territories. Let's check our rail line situation. We're missing supply because we do not have control. It's an obvious huge problem. This we need to just size up. Can't really do anything yet until we take control of the province. Alright, let that play out. I need to read naval results before things go bad. Looks like we possibly had the landing go already. Looks like we pushed some of those ships off Crete or Cyprus as we took it, which is perfect. So they can't repair. And we're gonna do a naval invasion up here. Oh, is it? Of course, it's only the 2. Let's add them all. Oh, look at this. He's max promoted. Or no, he's got one more level he could go, I think. And we just need one more medal for a bronze star there. And we'll wait on the others. They're like crazily promoted Marines. Alright, so those are gonna land. Yeah, we lost a carrier. That was a big loss. If that was an older one, maybe not as big, but still disappointing. We'll go ahead and get our naval invasions ready. And one of these will have to go. So, at some point. Yeah, we actually do maintain control of the sea right now. That's good. Probably the radars are going to help us immensely with that. As we... Hold up, what do we got here? We had one cruiser from 1985 take out 2 frigates and a corvette by himself. That's what you call some solid work. As we took this island here. And that one there. Okay. Yeah, so we do have all 10 Marines here on this island. So we're going to do our invasion of Spain now. We're going to open up another front. We want to take the Straits of Gibraltar. So that is a wild path they want to... I guess they control this strait, so that makes sense. Can we do better if we go from this side? So this is a port. Nope. Out here. I guess that's the best route we can get going. Oh man. Come on. And then we're gonna want to come from the other side of that. Okay. We got 10 more ships. Missile subgroup. Frigates. We're gonna add those and that into this carrier. We're not gonna give him a group yet, but we are gonna move him into the Atlantic. And his one patrol path is going to be next to Iberia here. And where was that last one? Let me give them the correct symbol. Okay. Looks like that's pretty stationary like we want. Looks like this is making progress slowly. We're actually getting close to that airfield, which is good. Oh, they pushed us back. But here we go with the attack with some more. We got futuristic surface reactors, so that's cool. Stealth frigates. Yeah, destroyers are getting made by Bath Iron Works. Those will be Ingalls. So I'm actually going to change our production right now to fix that. So destroyers, we're going to shift the company to Bath Iron Works. So anything with the DD designation there. Oh, they're out of... Hold up. We should be able to bump this up. Task capacity. Definitely production output. I can't scroll. All right, perfect. And let's pay down some of the debt too, since we can. And then let's check on Egypt's investments if we're under 8. No, we still have 8. Naval battle. 3 frigates for 13. Some modern ones were sunk. A lot of old ones. We had an attack sub. Oh, that cruiser looks like it's dead, but somehow still floating. Our carriers went undamaged. That was a good battle. Alright, where are the Marines? They have one more day. They have to be sitting on that island. I think they lost a frigate. We can go ahead and have Ingalls. Alright. What did they do? Airbase. They shot missiles at us. Not surprising. And we do not have naval superiority here yet, so I'm not even gonna attempt. That's lame. Yeah, what are we dealing with here? What group was this? Just a random carrier group? Oh yeah, it is. The Woodrow Wilson. And then the USS John Adams is also damaged. That's a rough time, guys. Oh, we got an encirclement. Get an elimination too. Take an encirclement and an elimination. Not against it. Yep. It's good work there. Yeah, we probably eliminated all these troops, I would think. Check our naval battle. We sunk some frigates. Ooh, that was a big fight. They lost 17 more. Lost some corvettes. Lost some destroyers too. And we're still fighting it out. Yeah, that's kind of a toss-up, huh? Alright, let's get our Marines moved out. I want to see them all form up. Oh, we got another naval fight. Yeah, so Marine Group 1. Let's meet up on this Greece island here, I guess, or peninsula. See if they'll let us. Looks like they are. Special Operations Command. We can make a choice. So we can close this off. Then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send these up here to close this. And take this airfield. Their one mission is to close this gap too wide. Let's get the recon intel. Yeah, so yeah, so that's their mission. Close that gap. We're gonna send our 20 like special operations unit group up here, so our bigger special forces group to this northern pocket. And then let's look at our naval forces. Yeah, we don't even have any fleets left here. They destroyed everything. So let's get our Iberian naval invasion started then. So 10 days. What else do we have going on? I see. Oh, we lost something here. How bad are the carriers hurt? One of the carriers did get damaged. But we look okay. Yeah, we have a lot more naval facilities we can repair at as well. And do all the Marines arrive? Looks like we're all landed. I'm thinking it may be best for us if we take these Marine units and we just shove them into the southern front. I think that may be the better play, and then we can give these units a break, let them recover. They're taking some losses of equipment. But yeah, definitely want these airfields if we can. This is definitely the objective of priority. Yep, go ahead and have them here. Yeah, I think we eliminated everything that was in our southern flank. Naval control. We have one carrier, one stealth destroyer, one submarine group. Looks like our naval invasion of Iberia is launching. We took out some planes. We found a carrier somewhere. All right, what are we looking at research slot wise? Probably equipment. I guess this is pretty much all early research, is it not? Definitely went torpedoes pretty quick here though. And apparently we can pay down our debt because we have no equipment in stockpile. So we make even more money. Yep. Our carrier group is taking control of the coast here. Yeah, we lost a ton of ships. Some real damage done. Alright, so this Pacific fleet that we have sitting in the canal zone, what is this? The Canadian Pacific Wall? So that's all those Canadian boats. What are these? The 1980s attack subs. These are going to move to the Mediterranean. And we definitely want them here to cover these supply routes. Even if they get eliminated, it's fine. Alright, so our naval invasion is underway. We did force them to reallocate their naval forces. That's cool. Looks like I don't see any units where we're landing, so we might actually have snuck in the back line here. Oh yeah, just one little infantry in the Iberian Peninsula, guys? Really? Please. No respect. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and cut him off. So he just gets deleted. Alright, so we got a small invasion force here. We're going straight for Gibraltar. Looks like they've emptied a lot of their forces to meet us here. Beautiful. We want to take this. Alright, let's get into some sort of encirclement position here where we have some control. Of this airfield. And we can eliminate these troops while they're encircled. Yep. Looks like that's it. That's all she wrote. You're going to lose control of Gibraltar, at least. It's not going to be uniform. All right. That's a huge win for us. Now, do they sneak a bunch of troops through the gap? Let's see how many are running back. Our Marines are making it up to the gap there. No. No, that is why I did not want to open up the F-35 to others, but it did anyway. Okay, so they sent a bunch of troops up here to stop us when we sent special forces that way. Looks like our Marines doing work. Alright. We need this battle to end. We need to take it. Yeah, how many airfields did we snag? 2 at least. Look how much defense that tank has, though. That's insanity. Yep. And they're going for the attack. Right away. As we work on this tank. Somehow that's like backwards. Like are we encircled? Like what's going on here? like, dear God, I can't even tell. All right. And then, yeah, we do have another encirclement up north. Some more eliminations to make. I think we've almost fought our way into that airfield, too. Don't see any naval invasions right now. That's good. Looks like Marines have arrived for the most part. There's only this one straggler. So we're going to make his one mission this set of ports with this airfield. And our Marines are going in for the attack. Alright, so we got the elimination on that tank. They've pulled units to support. Yeah, we're going combined arms for sure. So we're going to get an offensive plan here. All the way to the north. And let's see. What month is it? June? Okay. So we did lose this fight. They actually did better than us. We just want the coastline for the most part. We really don't care about most of the interior other than the airfields. But the more coastline we take out, the better. And the more ports we get. Yep, looks like we're just gonna run through them. Nice. And they're gonna sail through because we still don't have this. But we'll get there. We will get there, guys. That's a frigate hull. Yep. So they should have a longer time supporting their fleets typically now, so that's going to be advantageous for us. Extremely advantageous for us in the long run. And let's see how bad... Okay, we did okay. Took out an airfield and a port. We'll get this next one soon. I guess we got Lisbon, so Portugal is part of. Yeah, where I don't know where is Portugal like this section, or is it higher up? Is it like kind of an interesting? Oh, there you go. Another encirclement. Let's go ahead and eliminate these units. And we've got naval battles, I assume, pretty much all over. It's a much bigger naval force. Yep, we have moved beyond that airfield. Oh, these are all encircled. This is another pocket. Yep. And they do not have a port here. So we just need to take this airfield out. Let's see if I can select. And we'll just walk them down. There's a lot of units there, too. Get some naval battle results. And we lost a submarine. All right. And it looks like I'm going to stop it here. So thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode as we continue the war.